The idea is to first make a cost card. Without cost card, you won't be able to understand what is going on. Say note number one, analysis of data. Standard के हिसाब से units of finished goods is not mentioned. Skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled are three categories of workers. 433 are the number of workers in gang, and the hours per week is 40 hours. So 4 into 40, 160, 3 into 40, 122 into 40 is 80. So total is coming 360, and the rate is given as 6 rupees, 3 rupees, 1 rupee. So 360 say we will assume the output of finished goods as 360 standard hours of finished goods. And in actual they are saying 270 standard hours of finished goods have been produced. Skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled. You see the rate is all given 7 rupees, 2 rupees, 2 rupees. But number of workers in actual gang is not given. Total is 9. So 9 into 40 is 360, this is sure. Okay. They are giving you one variance, which is the rate of variance of semi-skilled workers is 160 favorable. Okay. So you can use that, and also they are also saying number of semi-skilled workers is 2 times the actual number of unskilled workers. So basically this extra information would be used to find out this number of workers in each category. So I can do it here also, or I can first make my note 2 as per standard presentation, then I'll think of what would be the breakup here. Labor cost card में standard cost for actual output and actual cost. There would be one more column which would be standard rate into actual hours, hours rate amount, hours rate amount. So for standard we can convert easily now. 160 is for 360, तो 270 के लिए क्या आ रहा है? Skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled. 120, then 120, 96, 90, 60. Total 270. Rate is 631, so 720, 270, 60, total 1050. Okay, and actual may we know this total 360, we know the rate 722, and we don't know anything else. They are saying labor rate variance of semi-skilled workers is 160 favorable. उससे कुछ फायदा हो रहा है क्या? नोट 3 यूज करते हैं. Labor rate variance of semi-skilled workers is equal to 160 favorable. अगर ये दिया हुआ है तो आप you do the first calculation mentally, then you go here. ये डायरेक्टली लिखना नहीं चाहिए, पहले मेंटली चेक करना चाहिए कि इससे कुछ फायदा होगा क्या. लेबर रेट वेरिएंस इज स्टैंडर्ड रेट विच इज सेमी स्किल्ड का 3, एक्चुअल रेट वी नो, तो इससे एक्चुअल आवर्स आ जाएगा, और एक्चुअल आवर्स आने से 40 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स भी आ जाएगा. ओके, तो इसी से सारा ब्रेकअप निकल जाएगा वैसे. तो स्टैंडर्ड rate minus actual rate into actual hours is equal to 160. 3 minus 2 into actual hours we don't know. चाहिए फेवरेबल है इसलिए प्लस में रखा है, ये सब ध्यान रखिएगा, एडवर्स होने से माइनस में रखना होगा. इक्वल टू 160, so actual hours is coming as 160. If this is 160, then what we can also conclude that number of semi-skilled workers is equal to 160 by 40 is equal to 4 workers. Okay, and if this is 4 and the relationship between this and this is given, हाँ अब कर रहा हूँ, the number of semi-skilled workers is 2 times the actual number of unskilled workers. They are saying number of semi-skilled workers is 2 times, semi-skilled workers is 2 times of number of unskilled workers, right? सेमी स्किल्ड वर्कर्स जितने हैं दैट इज 2 times ऑफ अनस्किल्ड वर्कर्स, तो देयरफॉर अनस्किल्ड वर्कर्स आ गए इससे. अनस्किल्ड वर्कर्स इज 2, राइट. 4/2 इज इक्वल टू 2. और अगर ये 2 वर्कर है तो इनका भी आवर्स मिल गया. 2 into 40 दैट इज 80. एंड द बैलेंसिंग वुड बी ऑब्वियसली स्किल्ड. सो टोटल वर्कर्स अगर देखे तो 9 है. 9 में 4 और 2 6 हो गया, तो 3 बचे. 3 हो जाएगा 120, राइट. सो आप यहाँ पे भी बोल सकते हो, वहाँ पे भी बैलेंसिंग फिगर बोल सकते हो. देयरफॉर स्किल्ड वर्कर्स आर 9 minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 3 workers. And based on these 3 workers, we can obviously complete our actual cost. So 120 into 7 is 840, 320, 160. Total is 1320. Standard rate into actual hour is 6 into 120, 3 into 160, 1 into 80. What is the total? 1280. So we can easily find all the variances now. What is actually required in the question? First is number 1, part A, solution to part 1, जिसमें they are asking number of workers in each category. Number of workers in each category. So this is skilled workers is 3, semi-skilled workers is 4, unskilled worker is 2. Total is 9. इसके लिए you can draw the reference note 3. Now second part, total gang variance. Gang माने, what is the meaning of gang? Mix variance. Labor mix variance पूछ रहा है इधर. So total is being asked, so you can use the shortcut total actual hours by total standard hours into total standard cost minus actual hours into standard rate. Total actual hours is 360, standard hours is 270 into standard cost 1050, and actual hours into standard rate is 1280. कितना आ रहा है ये? 120 favorable. The third one, total sub efficiency variance. Sub efficiency variance is basically labor yield variance. Labor yield variance. So total standard hours minus total actual hours into standard weighted average rate. Standard weighted average rate. So total standard hours is 270 minus 360 into 1050 divided by 270 is equal to 350 adverse. And then another calculation. Number 4, total labor rate variance. Total labor rate variance is equal to standard rate into actual hours minus actual rate into actual hours. Standard rate into actual hour is 1280 minus 1320.